This is Reverend Ruth on Starry Bar with Angel Healing Ministries. And we're here at, one of the ponds near Loft Pond. I'm not sure if this is Silver Pond. It might be Silver Pond, I don't know. But I'm out here in Baldwin, and I'm in the bamboo forest, as you can see. I thought I wanted to do a nice little video from over here, and not too far away is the duck pond over there, not too far over there in that section. And this is a great little place where I'm going to set up another vortex over here. A nice little peace vortex would be really nice to put in this little area. And it's just really nice. I've been wanting to do something over here for a while, but it's been kind of hard because, there's always people hanging out here, and I can see why. It's a beautiful space. It's like a cathedral. But anywho, what I want to talk about is the power that we are. God makes us, we're very powerful people, and sometimes we forget because God gives us a lot of power and strength and ability to do a lot of stuff. And sometimes we forget what we can do. And we look at ourselves as not being so powerful. And what happens, and Joel talked about this today at his sermon, we forget who we are, and we just don't realize that there's so much that we can do. And what happens, we're more powerful than we think we are. We have abilities beyond compare, as long as we believe in ourselves and help others. I'm one of the many people that, I'm a 33 in the chart, which means I'm a very spiritual person, but I have a choice to either live as a 33 or live as a 6. And because when you add 33 and 3 and 3, you get 6. And that's about family. And I'm about my family, but I'm also a very spiritual person myself. And sometimes I get kind of caught up with a lot of stuff, and I don't realize the ability and the power that I do have. Because we can move mountains if we truly believe in ourselves and we believe that our faith, because God gives us the ability to do so much. And sometimes we don't realize how much we actually can do because we forget our truth. And it can take years for us to get it, because part of the story of our return to the planet, of our journey to the planet, my friends, is to find our truth, to find our way back to God. And what happens, we lose sight of so much. So much happens around us. The world happens. So much happens around us. We get caught up in so much, and then we start not believing enough in ourselves to do certain things, and then our dreams die. But we have to understand that there's more to us than what we believe we are. A lot of us were raised, my friends, to believe that we weren't good enough. And yet there were some of us that were raised to believe that we are. Others that have abused their power. And in the past, one of the reasons I think that I toned down my ability and my power is because in the past, I discovered there was so much that I could do. And you got to be very careful about the power, how you wield it, that you have, that God gives you. Use it only for the good. And sometimes we go through a time in our lives where we're so angry and so mad about things, and we start using the power the wrong way that we are. And then we have to, sometimes Lady Karma has to come in and say, hey, wait a second there. You're abusing your power that you were given, and you need to tone that down, and you need to focus on the more positive aspects of who you are, not the what's the word I'm looking for? Not the destructive aspects of who you are. And then each of us we have constructive and destructive, and we have we also have the in between that we have, and we have a choice to go either way with our power. We could either abuse it and do it for all the wrong stuff, or we could take our power and use it for all the good stuff. And there are many of us out there that abuse the power and use it for the wrong things. And there are those of us that use the power for the good. And then you've got yourself a spiritual battle going on because what happens, it's good against evil, and life is like that. But you want to learn to wield the power of the good, of the white magic, not the power of the dark magic. You want to use the light magic, the power of light, the power that comes from God, my friends. And even the dark forces can give you so much power that you can be taken in by that. you can be fooled by that kind of power, that abusive power, and you'll use it for all the wrong things. And it takes time before you realize you're making a mistake. And when you finally realize it, it's amazing. Sometimes you have to hear, like with a booming voice that tells you you're on the wrong path. And when we're on the wrong path, we do the wrong things. Or we get lost, we forget who we are. But we have to really, really have to look at ourselves and look at how powerful we truly are and what we could use to offer that power that we have. Because there is so much out here that we could use for good and help our world, our planet, so to be so beautiful, my friends. And when we do that, it's this incredible how we can use our good power to support the world and to make the world better. Use the power for the good and not the bad. When we use the power for the good, it's an amazing payback instead of the negative payback that you can get when you use it for the wrong. You want the good karma, not the bad karma, my friends. But you're so powerful that you can move mountains if you believe in it. You are so powerful that you could do almost anything. But you got to learn to learn to control it, that power. Don't abuse it. Use it for all the good things in life that life has to offer us, my friends. Because so many things happen in our world that we can be tempted to do the wrong thing with what we've given. But the power that you truly are is the power that comes from God. It's a power that comes from God, that God gave to you, as God gave to us gifts and skills that will help us in the future in life. And you want to tap into that stuff, like you want to tap into the good stuff, my friends, because the better and strength of life that we have, and the more of the connection to God we have, my friends, you could see the world and yourself in such an amazing way, because you're all more than what you were raised to believe. I've seen the woman that I can become. I've seen her, and sometimes I lose sight of her, as we all lose sight of who we are. We lose sight of that powerful woman, that powerful man that we are, and then we have to find a way to reconnect and do the right thing with life, my friends. And we need to understand that there's so much more to us than we know, my friends. There is so much that we could do with our abilities and our strengths to make the world a better place. I'm all for that, making the world a better place, my friends. That's why I do what I do. I deliver these messages to the people to help you grow along your spiritual path. And I want to be there for those that I can help. And I want to be able to be somebody that people can turn to in the future. And we all should work together as a community, my friends. We should all take a look at our power that we have, that God gave us, and use it for the better good, my friends. Because there's just so much, if you look around you, so much beauty. Even a bamboo forest, as crazy some of the plants can get, are just as beautiful, as you can see. I'm in the middle of one right now. Well, not in the middle, I'm at the edge of one. If I want to get in the middle, I'd have to get all the way in there, and it's kind of dark, and I don't think you kind of see me, really. There's a trail that goes back in there. But I'm going to stay right here where it's perfect. And you can see around me where there's all these wonderful little areas that we're by. We're actually by a pond. If you really come over to this area, you could see that we're right by a pond right here. See? In a park. And this is an amazing place to be, my friends. So, my friends, understand that you're very powerful, that you have an ability that you may not know that you have. Use that ability for the better of yourself, my friends, the strength. And I just want to show you this place back here is where I'm going to build the next vortex, the peace vortex. It'll be easy to find. It's going to be pretty easy. But anyhow, my friends, live life as it's meant to be lived. Enjoy it. Let's see if we can get through here a little bit and I can show you a little bit more of the inside here. Yeah, you can. You can. Whoa, just be careful. Yeah, see, now we're in the middle of the bamboo forest, as you can see. Isn't this incredible? But know, my friends, that you're special and that you have a gift that God gave to you, my friends. Use it for the better of the good. Use it for the more positive. And enjoy life. Help the world the best you can with your ability that God has given you, my friends. Because life is an important part to us to understand. And keep your eyes open for what you can do. Take a good look at your power, my friend. Because you are, my friends, because you are more powerful than you think you are. And to use that power for the good of the universe and of the world is the best way to go. We love you. Namaste. And this is Reverend Ruth on Starry Bar with Angel Healing Ministries. Have a beautiful day and a night, and we'll talk to you real soon. Love you. Namaste. And remember, you are more powerful than you think you are. And if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe. We love you. Namaste. Thanks. Bye.